Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot, a man with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands. Welcome back to the East Riding of Yorkshire, and we are back on the eastern side of Hull, and it's quite late in the evening when I'm filming this one. My GoPro battery is good, my phone battery is good, I've still got quite a lot of energy in my legs. The problem I have with this one, it's going to be a race against time because the light is starting to fade. It may well be dark when I've finished, so hopefully I can get this one done in the daylight. Welcome to the parish of Paull. So this St Andrew's Church trail looks interesting. If I'd have known about that before I came here, I would have started at number 1. But it does appear that I am actually going in order because I've just passed number 6 and number 7, so in theory number 8 is next. So being located along the shore of the Humber, it's probably no surprise that Paull has got not just one, not just two, but 3 lighthouses within its boundaries. And the first one of those is Paull Lighthouse, which is right here on this corner. Well, so far so good. I've still got a little bit of light left, which is good. Definitely enough to finish the main village before it gets dark. Thankfully, it's a nice circular village, this one, so where I'm heading now will take me back to the main road, will take me back up towards where my car is parked, and then I need to do a little bit of driving because there's 2 or 3 other things which are not in the main village that fall within Paull Parish, and of course 2 of those are the other lighthouses, which hopefully I'll get to before it's dark. Okay, we're the full way around the village and we're ending here at the Salt End tidal defences, and this is a little bit difficult to read. I know it's getting dark, but even in the daylight I imagine this is quite hard to read, so I will just read it out for you. Salt End Tidal Defences, project management by National Rivers Authority 1993 to 96 and the Environment Agency 1996 to 1997. The cost of over £11 million was funded by the RFDC and MAFF constructed 1995-1997, designed by Bullen Consultants, construction by Tarmac Civil Engineers. This scheme was opened on the 15th of May 1998 by Elliot Morley MP, Minister for Fisheries and the Countryside. Whew. That was a mouthful, wasn't it just? But there you go, that's a little bit of information about the Salt End tidal defences. Right, next stop, St Andrew's Church. So the rest of Paull, which extends to the southeast, is mainly just farmland or marshland. There's nothing really to show you. The parish boundaries are actually really big, and Paull is this tiny speck in the northwestern corner of those boundaries. There is a small hamlet called Paull Home, but I can't really see anything on the map that's worth going to there. So at this point at the church, I need to turn around and head back towards those lighthouses. I will just mention, however, that the parish boundaries are defined here by a series of drains, one of them being Keyingham Drain, which is a village we will see out towards the Holderness coast at some point. And just before I leave here, I've got this magnificent view of the port of Hull from here outside the church. And my camera won't pick it up very well from this distance, so I'll get my phone out and I'll take a picture of this because it actually looks really stunning. It's amazing. It's massive. I didn't realise the Port of Hull was this big. It's great. So Google Maps reckons this footpath is around a 12-minute walk to the furthest of the two lighthouses. There are two down here. They're called Thorngumbold High Lighthouse and Thorngumbold Low Lighthouse. I cannot remember for the life of me which one is which. We'll find out when we get there. Okay, it would appear my timing is absolutely perfect. I've arrived at the first lighthouse. This is Thorngumbold Lighthouse. I checked it on the map. And the reason it's perfect is because it's actually working. It's flashing. There it is. And you can see Thorngumbold High Lighthouse in the background. I'm going to walk as far as that and then walk back. And there's something else I noticed too on this walk down here, which we will have a look at before we head back to the car. So the discovery of that as I was walking down here leads me to Fort Paull. Now I can't get into Fort Paull, it's way too late at night, and I don't think I would have been able to get into the daytime anyway. It was always going to be saved for the picture bit, and that's coming up right now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for the parish of Paull. And I'm ending this one with a cracking view of the docks and the oil refineries over the river at Immingham. And this is another time where I'm going to have to get my camera out and take a picture of this, because my camera just simply cannot see it. But what it certainly can see is this cargo ship, which is travelling down the Humber. How about that? You don't see one of those every day, and certainly not in every one of my videos. So there you go. That's the parish of Paull. And don't forget to tune in next Saturday, where you can find out where else I've been in the East Riding of Yorkshire. But for now, I've been Andy, I've been the Village Idiot, and this has been the parish of Paull, almost in the dark, and I'm out.